really now, as you sit and listen and you think about questions, and you don't think about the sweeping and the swooping that you do, that everybody around you hates. So if you see a super duper lick later on, that's okay. Then you can pick up the guitar and wiggly wiggly, but not all the time. You wiggly wiggly enough for today. It is with great pleasure I would like to introduce the wonderful human being, Homo sapiens. Listen, we dropped the last name, so I just say Jonny from Nestor. Give him a hand! Yes, it's working. For the record, I'm a big fan, and when I tried to get Jonny here, as I told you, I was in contact with your singer, Tobias, Tobbe. I said, hey, we played with Free Kitchen, and you said, hey, I took some lessons in the 90s. Yes. What? So it's a small planet. And Jonny even remembered the ugly, Mr. Weinberg's, the Ibanez, RG or whatever. So yes, I love Nestor. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. So yes, I will be here with the. I'm gonna remix your entire album from here. So yeah. How's it going? Good. Good.
I think a little bit cold. But...
Yeah. And if everybody could fart at the same time, it would have been great.
You have beats.
Sorry?
You did have beats.
Yes. It'll take a little while.
Yeah. It's really good to be here. Just gonna play a couple of our songs from our album. So it's not gonna be like a regular clinic, but of course, if you have questions and if you like something of what I play, just feel free to ask, and then I show you, of course, everything. Sounds good?
Yeah. Yeah, but you haven't done a zillion clinics or
never.
No, never.
No,
it's so cool. It's yesterday we had Susanna or we had four and she didn't really like doing clinics as well, but in front of these wonderful people, they will carry you. You will never, hey, what kind of string? What kind of guitar? What kind of color do you have? You have long hair. Yes, and so yeah. But do you want to play something?
Yeah.
What do you want to play?
Can you play on the wrong, maybe?
Yes. Yeah. And let me see, so I don't start. A second. With this, professional guy. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Am I ready? Maybe. Yes. I love this. Yes. I get super happy. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? It's doing something. It's my entire childhood is coming back somehow. It's great. Yeah, it's amazing. I love Nestor so much because it's such amazing songwriting, and it's not done in a. It's run in the lovely way, the warm way, just. You do it because you like it. You don't try to mock the 80s or whatever. It's true, and I get I'm super happy. It's splendid melodies and excellent playing, and you know you got to do it because you play it like you mean it, and so you do.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, very good.
So much.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I sit here. Is it more backing track, less backing track, more guitar, more?
It's good.
It's alright.
More neon lights.
Sorry.
More neon lights.
Yeah, okay, yeah, sorry, no neon lights.
Some smoke and bombs. Pyro.
That's good. So you're in regular tuning?
Yes.
Yes. And it's a big ass guitar that you had since you were 12 years old.
Yeah.
Must have been bigger than you when you were 12. He's my guitar.
I remember, I think it was our first gig in 1989. Then I lost my the strap.
Oh.
So I put this in my...
I told
the
you
rest of the gigs, so that was pretty cool.
about Biff Byford and all the cucumbers and zucchinis in his pants. Yeah, Iceman in your pants! That's badass. That's badass. You have any questions? Anything you wonder about? So why are we on Earth and so on? That's alright. Yes,
I don't know.
in the back.
How do you think, or how do you do when you compose a solo? Are you just going spontaneously, or are you
All these solos on this record is written. It's not like improvised, but I start with like improvising, and then I just record and record and record and record, and then I find something. Oh, that's pretty cool. That sucks. That's good. And then I like compose a solo from the different tracks, and relearn it. So I think it's both good and a little bit boring, but I think it's this time when we did this record, I had the idea of the guitar solo should be a song in the song. not just like 18 bars and play as fast as you can, because it's like pretty boring. I guess. So.
Yeah.
And pick up some melodies, maybe from the chorus, or just to get it a little bit interesting, and so we can sing along with them as well. Cool.
Composition within the composition. It's a very good thing.
Yeah.
So wanking is fun for a while. Yes.
Yeah.
Shell.
Tell us a little about Nestor. I don't know so much about.
Yeah, we started in 1989. I think I was 12 or 13 years old. So, and we played like you do, like covers and stuff. And but we also wrote our own material. But then we came to a point in 1995 that no, it's not working. We're not rock stars. So we just quit it, and then it was silent until like 2019, just before the pandemic. And then we decided to take form again and write that record that we couldn't when we were like kids.
That's
We
original.
didn't have the skills or the money or nothing.
It's the same guys.
Yeah, it's the same guys.
You took a 24-year
break.
and then with the complete same lineup, you started again.
Yeah, it's the same lineup. Yeah.
Oh, great.
That in
That's
itself
cool.
is super cool.
Yeah.
Friends.
It's
Yeah.
airtight then.
Based on a true friendship.
Yes. Yeah. Signing blood. Yes.
Was it like friends from school or friends from,
Sorry?
is it friends from school or?
Yeah.
But obviously on guitar you didn't take a 24-year break.
No, I didn't. I played it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's always been like the main thing for me is to play guitar. So.
But professionally or just at
No,
home?
just at home, but it was my, like therapy.
So
Yes.
how do you approach songwriting? Because in that style of music you're playing, I think that a lot of the emphasis relies on the vocal melodies
Yeah.
and the hooks.
Yeah.
And I think that some great singers from the 80s, maybe like Dio, they would bring in a lot of the riffs and maybe at least the chords. So how do you approach songwriting in that instance?
Begins like always with a melody, just like
A melody, a vocal melody
yeah,
or a guitar melody?
vocal melody, just to see like, oh, is this a good chorus or a bridge or a verse or?
So is that the singer that brings it or anybody in the band?
It's me and the singer who write everything. So it starts with always with some kind of melody or maybe a riff to just get a vibe of the song,
And then you put chords and try to build riffs around
Yeah, around the melodies. Yeah, exactly.
Here's Brent Moore for you. All the way from Texas or Arizona, wherever.
The land where it's hot.
Yes. But you write together with Tobbe or Tobias.
Yeah.
You are the main
Yeah.
bouncing ideas
Yeah.
and stuff.
So for this record we wrote almost everything.
Yeah.
So it's like I said, it's mostly starts with a melody and then we send it, like
files.
yeah, sending files and try this one and
And then you rehearse as a group to glue it together and to
Yeah.
arrange everything.
we live like really apart. So
You live in Stockholm.
I live in Stockholm and we have 2 guys in Falköping, our own ghost town. And one in Gothenburg, Mölnlycke,
Who?
the keyboard player, Martin. And Tobias, the singer, lives in Spain, so we can't rehearse, unfortunately.
Okay.
So we have to do everything by ourselves, like at home, and then we take a week and then just rehearse. Yeah.
And in that configuration, how do you do when you play gigs and things? How do you rehearse? How do you?
Maybe just like a couple of times just before, like two rehearsals maybe, and then just go out there. So, but it's pretty hard actually, because it's even if you can play your instrument, you're not a band. It takes time to be a band. So, but maybe it's the old days that are still in our backs. Maybe. No, that we are rehearsed so much, like years ago. So, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We should. We will rehearse a little bit more in the future, but everything happens so fast now. So no rehearsals at the moment.
Nestor really took off in many ways. Super busy summer. You said it was some scary shit this spring when he went up on stage, sort of for the first time in a long time. It's like, bloody hell, it's a different thing being 2 days in a rehearsal space to make the record, and then, oh shit, you have got to do this in front of people as well. Now, little by little you're getting there.
Our fourth gig was Monsters of Rock in Miami. It was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. They broke the record at Sweden Rock as well, in front of the stage, the audience record. Everybody was there.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
So, are there any things you remember from your lessons in the 90s with Ia?
Really harmonics. Yes, it sounds like me. Oh yeah. Yes, that's Little Bastard. Like 10 years before I recorded it. So it must have been a trademark click that I liked so much. Amazing. I want to hear this on the next Nestor.
Yeah.
So we have a ball.
Promise.
Signing. Question?
What did you do with your life in between 25 years? Like, were you working in music or?
I work as a tattoo artist for like 16 years. So and then some smaller projects musically, but mostly the tattooing. So now I have to slow that down a little bit, but it's pretty good because I have my own studio, so I can like book pretty. Don't drop your guitar.
The clean 6 strings sing on the floor. Forward to match you. Ben?
Yeah.
So, do you have a similar aesthetic, tattooing and musically? Like, do they share a link or are they different?
Deep. That's a deep question.
Let me get the weed out.
No, I just when I was a child, I just draw on papers and played guitar. Was everything I did, so it was pretty natural to be a tattoo artist because I've been drawing all my life. So.
And your music sounds like mostly quite upbeat. Like, are your tattoos colorful and friendly? Or
Yeah, they are. They are colorful. Yeah, absolutely.
I only do colorful and friendly. Call Jonny for colorful and friendly. You're tired of black and white skulls and tribal shit. Call Jonny. Happy tattoo.
Happy tattoos.
That's a good question. I love it.
What do you use for your live rig? Like, what's your live setup? What amps?
I use Kemper.
Oh, Kemper.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Both in studio and live.
All right. Okay.
Because it's really easy to bring.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
And it sounds the same every
What
night.
did you use
So.
back in '89 or?
Sorry?
What did you use back in?
I
88
used
or something?
I used Marshall, like JCM 900, I think. Pretty bad.
Classic.
And like in the 90s, I used the 5150, the PV, with the Marshall speakers. It's pretty good.
Another question.
Yeah, what are your main influences and likes in your guitarists which have influenced you personally? Except Matthias.
Matthias. That's true. It's true. It's really true. And of course Yngwie. And more. So many, like Gary Moore. His like rock era, really like, really good. And then I had a period of like Steve Vai and like everyone. So a lot of players, but mostly like Yngwie and Gary Moore.
Yngwie got arrested the other day again for speeding.
On the
It's on
guitar?
TV, American TV. Speeding again. Couldn't help himself. Gotta do it.
What do you do? What do you do?
On the
Speed.
guitar?
Speed. No. Speeding on the More music? Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Santo has a question.
Oh, sorry.
Can you show us a couple of those licks from the solo you just played?
Sorry?
Can you play the solo you just played?
Yeah.
Some of the licks.
The licks
Yeah.
of the
The
solo.
last solo you played.
Oh, yeah.
You kan spela solot bara. Ja, alltså, ja, visa.
Did you think of the beginning or it was like?
Arpeggio.
Arpeggio.
I promise Jonny said, I don't give a fuck about this name or this blah blah blah. This
I
is
just
mixed
play.
idiot flat shit. And so I just play, okay? I don't want to talk about theory and stuff. So you gotta.
But I can show you some licks.
Yeah, show it.
Of course.
Yeah.
If you want to.
That's a nice sweep of the harmony
So
change.
it's like the beginning is like.
Celine wants to know. Come on. Yes, you like. Beware, these are not. They are not kidding around. They know shit.
Can you slow us down?
The wind, yeah, on with wind. I love that too. It's almost like John McLaughlin.
Yeah. Just like pentatonic.
Yes, but they're
Some
very
What pickups do you have in your Iceman? Are they stock or have
They're
you
stock.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Super 80.
Oh,
I think.
yeah.
The name.
super 80s.
Super
When 80s
Bring it back to 80s. Super 80s.
The guitar is from 79, so I don't know.
Okay. Cool.
ahead of its time. Questions.
Super 58. Is there any other guitars that you think of using or might think of using because of the sound for specific songs? Or?
Or is it just everything that was out on?
I used for the record. I used this one for mostly the solo parts and some of the rhythm parts, and then I used Gibson Les Paul for some songs. Don't know why, but I love Gibson Les Paul, but it's not that.
Instrument of torture.
Yeah, and then I use.
What about the guitars in the video that you and Tom were trading off, the blinking one?
Oh,
what
they
is
were
that?
just borrowed.
Yeah. I mean, you need to see the videos.
Oh,
You have heard of YouTube? You can see the videos for free. You need to check it out. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, Danny.
I really like your vibrato.
Oh,
Is this-
thank you.
Is this something you like put practice in deliberately? Has it just developed naturally? Like,
Tough question. I think I've always liked the more wide vibrato and not too fast. You know, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Kirk Hammett.
Oh, thank you.
Intonation is very
Yeah. Sorry, could you play another track?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I'm not trying to shut down.
Yes, I think what you do.
Yes. Just one
What would you
more
like, sir?
sweet
Vad ska vi
solo.
köra?
Ja, det får du bestämma. Jag vill höra allt.
Kör Kids in the Rose.
Jävlar.
Jävlar.
Julien?
Ska du vara med och sjunga det?
Ja, jag försöker hålla mig lugn.
play the lick again from the beginning? The first one? Or you start
The
the song?
intro lick.
The very intro.
The intro.
The intro lick,
No,
yeah.
the intro.
I am.
The sequence is like. You can do that in like.
Did you get it? 1, 2, 3, 4, everybody! Come on! Come on!
Are you some hybrid thing for that? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit of hybrid.
Getting carried away, sir.
So, two-part question. Part one, are you left-handed? And part two, if not, who did you trust to do the tattoos on your right arm?
It's a good one.
No, that's it.
Use both.
Can you play guitar with the left hand?
What's the scale of the lick?
The first one, like this one, it's like a pentatonic
Okay.
with like a blues.
Did you get any of it?
I have a question about the position of your pick. It is mostly like.
I don't really know.
I don't know.
Oh, you mean towards the string?
Yes, where's the string?
Towards the string. Little tilted.
Yeah, it's a tilt.
Yeah.
Can you,
Nice attack. Really cool attack.
can you tell us about it? Why you used it, or was it natural for you?
I think it's just feels good. Like some players are using it the other way. Like,
Yeah.
so, but when I first started playing, I think it felt natural. You know, just to.
Okay. Yeah.
Great bite. There's a bite to it. So Daniel is going crazy.
What are your technique bad habits you wish you could change?
Everything. Like all players think, I guess. Just be better at everything. But yeah.
Connor.
Have you always written music in that sort of super 80s style?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
stuck with it the whole time? It's great.
But of course, we've all been through different genres and everything, so I listen to pop, I listen to country, fusion, everything like that. But this goes to my heart, you know, so It's, yeah.
Can you show this solo also? I can do it slower.
He's recording.
It's really. Yes. I think it's so nice again with the I don't know. There's a certain innocence and honesty in it in the music, and I love your playing, and I love Tobias's voice. It's
really
very
good.
addictive.
His voice is
an amazing
world class.
Yeah, truly, and it's because I'm slightly allergic to hummingbird vocals, which is a lot of prog stuff, and there are many. I can't stand it. It's like, drop it a few octaves and then let them talk. But Tobias has all the range.
All the range.
And when he's really kicking it up in full tone, I get goosebumps.
Oh,
Fucking hell, it's true. It's true. There's one in a million that can sing like that. And you're playing.
It's pretty cool. We went to Germany for a show, and we were pretty drunk after the gig, of course. Yeah. And Tobias, he was standing, was this, fan heter det? Båstoaletter? Alltså
booth toilet.
Toilet. And he's standing, pissing like, and singing. Oh yeah! That's his, all the rates, this Coverdale stuff and everything. And there a guy comes out from his booth and said, "That was the best piss I've had." Listening to him because he's so
That's amazing. You need to see it live. I need to see it live. It's in the Nestor Fest. It's sold out, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
I've heard about it. You do this in your hometown, like Nestor Fest. And Björn, our drums, like, how the fuck should we get in? We're grown up men, well, we somehow need to break in. It's sold out, man. So, we'll see. But it's really cool. It's a big happening.
Yeah, it is.
And you even have a train.
We have a train from
the
Denver.
Nestor train, yeah. Super. Iron Maiden has a train, Nestor has a train.
Where does the name Nestor come from? What was the inspiration behind that?
We talked about that earlier. It's
Is it not for young, innocent ears? Yeah. Or okay.
The comic figure Tintin.
Of course! I just had Mona Ture too the other day from Jonas Present. I'm a Tintin addict. Yes.
Oh, cool.
So that's the butler.
The butler in Tintin. It's called Nestor. So
Ulaza!
there you have it.
Haddock!
But it's the least inspiring person of all.
And he's kind of evil before they get to know one another, in Honninga Snow, it's before Haddock is moving into Ulaza, they are really foes, So Nestor is really bad. He's smashing Haddock's head, but then he works for the captain. So in the beginning, he's just doing his butler job, protecting the owner of Ulaza. I'll bring all the books tomorrow in every language you want to. Sorry, I love that. It's really bad.
Why?
I don't know. We were like 12, 13 years. Maybe that's why. Makes sense.
Grew up there, but it's third to be fun. We don't know.
So how do you approach writing those rhythm sections and keeping them interesting and flowing and this diversity that you put in, not just having to go stale?
I don't know. Just play what I think suits and sounds good, like. So, and not too complicated and not too boring and.
No, but you saw this kind of relief that comes, right? Like you know, the straight up chords going on. It's like, no, something different needs to come in here. And you know, hop in a few chords, and then you
process.
go to the like the running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a pretty hard process to work with when you work with a song. Do like maybe 10 demos or 20 demos to get it right, you know. So it's hard work.
How about the bandmates though? They say, hey dude, Master Jonny, you're overplaying. They're cool, and I said, usually yourself criticism that says, oh, it's too much, or is it?
I think it's me.
Yeah,
I think it's me.
Very cool. It's like when Rammstein, you know, Rammstein is a German band. No.
Yeah.
they have like, if this singer was his name, he sings one sentence and then they have to have a German conference and talk about it. Is it good enough? Should we do it again? And then he sings again. It's hopeless. It takes, still they get shit done. But I talked to the producer, did one of the first ones, this Swedish guy. And I said, it's incredible. They talk and talk about it. It's good enough. So you pick too hard, we'll do it again, and have to have another German conference. No offense for the Germans, but it's just, for me it would be really, really claustrophobic experience. I can't stand it. I'm a doer. so yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with that. Never mind.
Yeah.
Questions everywhere. Yes, fire away. I don't know. Oh.
What made you guys reunite after 24 years? Why?
Spark.
Yeah, what was the spark and why?
Why did you?
Why not?
Yeah.
Sorry. We did a little recording in 2017, like 4 songs, and we played a little bit live in our hometown. And then we did, just before the pandemic, it was like, we did, I think, 2 or 3 gigs, and the last gig we said, no, it's over. That's the last gig we do. So, but then it went really good, and we really had fun together.
So it was never completely closed off. You remained friends and.
Yeah, we were friends since
So
not completely closed, but so 2017 we did that recording and some gigs, and then we thought we should go back to the roots, to the 80s, and do a record that we have the skills now to do. So that was the plan.
It's a remarkable story. You're quitting as teenagers and then re-emerging 40-plussers.
Could be like an 80s movie thing.
Yeah.
It's really
Big movie.
Stand By Me, the revenge.
Are there any relatively new bands that you like?
The silence. What do you listen to?
I'm terrible at finding new bands. I listen to the old Kiss, ACDC, Black Sabbath, you know, all that I also grew up with. So.
You have music in your tattoo studio, and if so, are you the master of the?
No, I'm not.
No, okay.
No.
So the customer can play stuff for you. It's too painful. I need some Lady Gaga. I want more pain, so I listen.
10-hour reggaeton sleeve.
Yeah. So you're not checking out new bands so much.
Not that much. Like when I'm at work at the tattoo studio, we're listening to music like for 7-8 hours, and just random, and everyone picking their bands and everything. So when I come home, I just play a little bit like guitar and not listen that much nowadays.
Daniel is doing it again.
So when I think of the 80s, I think of this style of music and action movies. Do you have favorite 80s action movies?
Terminator.
Yeah.
First one or second one?
Second.
Second one, Terminator 2. Judgment.
Come on.
Apart from your own stuff, are there any solos or licks that you maybe transcribed that kind of change your life? Or like, what do you like? Do you like transcribing at all? Or play stuff by other people? How do you approach that?
Well, when I was younger, I did a lot of but I did it by ear, not by tablature. Just listening to records and.
Any particular solos where like, oh yeah, that helped me a lot?
I think it was like when I started playing, it was Kiss, like Ace Frehley, and the pentatonic stuff. Like, they're still here, so my fingers. Those old licks.
One.
Do you have any formal musical training or guitar training, free camps or university or something?
No, nothing.
Started with Matthias.
Yes. I was only there for a short period of time.
They were
I
not.
don't even remember it. It's all a blur. I came back from Copenhagen high as hell. I'm just kidding. when was it? Where did we meet? In town or in my place? My apartment in town or at
Your apartment.
the Klippan, the 2-floor apartment.
Majorna.
Yeah. Shit. It's all blurred. Oh God! I used to I needed to get some money when I left Fate in the Copenhagen years. But it quickly went absolutely nuts with 110 students. I couldn't stand it. So and no offense, but it was like, this is not who I am. I don't like this very much. And I think it's a fine line again. If I want to live on music, and some people I can't do it, so I'll start working in a music store, and they start to hate music. Or I'm going to teach full time 7 days a week, and they start to hate making their own music. And for me, I'd rather work at I don't know, Volvo factory and play my own music than maybe ruin the magic of my own music. So after the answering machine was just full of like, fuck this. So we got a house, secret address. My wife dragged me out to buy a house because all of a sudden I had some good money from the first silly free guitar album that sold so much in Southeast Asia, and it was recorded on 8 channels in a bathroom in Majorna, the same apartment, just a few feet from. Maybe you did Pikaka there. It's amazing. And then she said, "Well, this is once in a lifetime," and I was no, we have a lovely apartment by the seashore or whatever, seaside. And 2 floors and cost a fortune. When we paid the rent, we didn't have any money for food. So, but all of a sudden, nice chick, man. And she was very smart. So she said, let's use it and buy a house and pay for the house. So you don't have any Photoshop house. Okay? so yeah, that was great. And then I stopped doing lessons. I thought this is, and again, no offense, I love you, man, but it was just draining me and making me a shallow person. It's not enough. So nobody can find my place except for God. So, yeah, not either. What was the question? Okay.
How do you keep it interesting? Because Matthias was talking to us today, and he was talking about not repeating yourself and keeping it interesting for yourself. So how do you do that?
I repeat myself all the time. same old licks. Just try to.
Yeah, but how do you keep it fresh?
Different key.
Different key. Yeah. I just play around and like improvise, and sometimes something comes up that you like that are a little bit different. So I think it's only thing is to work with it, really, just play things over and over again. Sometimes we do a mistake that is cool. Just develop it.
I have a question. When you had a quite popular record now. More and more people discover it all the time, and it's just there's a buzz around Nestor, and all of a sudden it's taking off after all these years. And eventually you will have to do a second album, the crucial second album. What licks will you use? What's going to happen? Are you going to repeat yourself?
Yes.
No! You will come up with it. Are you starting to get worried because everybody are humming to your songs? And, but they even did a duet with Samantha Fox, for those of you who are old enough to remember her. It's amazing, and she did a great job. It was such heartwarming. It was not, I'm going to make a parody. It was great. She's singing wonderful. Yeah. It's really, check out the video. It's flabbergasting.
Listen to it.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna start crying. I think.
Say all of it.
The actual
it's tomorrow.
Sam
Are you ready?
Fox included in this.
Remember it?
I'm not sure. So.
I'll push play.
I haven't heard of this. So.
Ooh. sucker for good songwriting. Write this if you can. I love it.
That's a valid.
It's wonderful.
It's Samantha Fox next year.
That's amazing. Samantha Fox. How the hell did that happen?
Was I think, yeah, it was Tobias, the singer. He just Googled. And then he came to some Finnish guy who didn't work with her at the moment, but he knew someone and blah, blah. So it was like three emails away. And then she responded and said like, yeah. So
She's doing a great job. The singing is really, really fine. You know, it's in the 80s it was, good God, everyone had a Samantha Fox poster. It's like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's go no further. And OK even had, you know, not so much clothing on the poster. But nobody knew she could sing in a way. It was always what's the song, the Fox, blah blah blah. Not some of the Fox.
Touch Me.
Sorry?
Touch me now, I want to feel your body. Yeah, next to mine. I don't know where that came from. It hasn't been in my head for like
Johnny's
30
bringing
years.
it out. You see, is that Touch Me?
It must be because it
Sing it again.
touch me now, I want to feel your body, your heartbeat next to mine. Or am I mixing things up?
No,
This is it, right?
Yeah, it's
But that's also it's such a dignity. You check out the video. It's not kidding around. She's doing a great job, and she aged very well.
Yeah.
It's And you did how did you do? Fly her over, or did you go to the UK? How did it come about? What? I'm interested.
No, she came to Sweden
To film.
for the shooting. Yeah.
Check it out.
I will.
Also about the Fox next year. I was actually about to bring Lulu because she's a friend. Without your knowledge, because there's a mutual, wonderful Swedish singer on stage with you. It's not all the time. This is just for Sweden rock.
No, almost all the time.
Really? Doing the duet there, she's amazing.
Yeah, she is. It's really
But when you least expect it. I love this. Just bought Jonny for my own.
So how do you feel about the new lineup of Iceman guitars? Is it only old ones that work, or?
I just tried a couple of them in a music store, but I think when you play this one, they feel a little bit new, of course, but they're not like, I like them used, and I think they're better built.
And as a teenager, I always wanted an Iceman and I just never got one, and then it got discontinued and all this, bullshit. And then I finally, when I got a stable job and all these kind of things, I went out and I found the Paul Gilbert version, the Fireman, that he released, and I just immediately picked that off the shelf. Like, I need this guitar, but I still have that kind of, it's not the same. I still have that itch of owning one of these old school Iceman guitars. Just cool as this eBay. So, okay, so they're actually available, the old models.
In your bank.
Do you check in your guitar when you fly, or do you carry it on?
Check it in.
You check it in?
But I never take this one.
No, okay. I mean, okay.
What do you take?
I have an RG, RG Prestige, like a RG 2550, I think it's called.
Sato. He knows everything about it. Okay, smart.
So when you perform on stage, what are some of your favorite things to do?
things to do.
How do you engage with the crowd?
Stand in front of the fan.
The solos,
Yeah.
I guess. Doing solos.
Do you have a fan like
Sorry?
The Steve Van Fire.
Steve Van, Steve Van, Steve I fan. You know, he has a fan, Steve I, for the hair. Oh, the fan. Not a fan, Steve Fan. Fan Morrison. No fan. No fan. Natural wind. Skywalker first. Slight wind in his hair. Yeah. More. I want more.
Yes.
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 Ja, för fan. Ja, för fan. Vad vill du höra? Eller vad vill jag höra? Vad vill du höra? Nej, det kan jag inte göra. Jag blir alldeles nervös. For you, the engineer, sound engineer, Sebastian, went into the studio and remixed the album without the solos. For you. For you. So this is a special super duper deluxe version. Yes. Nobody else will hear. And it's on my phone. So I'm gonna remix and then make my solos. No, sorry. What do you want to play, Jonny? Just say. We have Losing Game. Signing Blood.
Maybe next year.
That's fairly new. I mean, we have latest single. Yeah.
Not your style, right?
Oh, Signing Blood. Signing Blood. Are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah! Here we go. Whatever comes around, we will stand our ground as forever signing So, Connor, wanna break down all the sweeps?
Yeah. From all those sweeps. Yeah, all the sweep taps. Yeah, that was awesome.
Do you feel swept away?
Yeah, swept off my feet.
Very full sound. So, what is your setup like? It's really, especially like the rock, where it's really cuts through really nicely. So, what's like your, I guess, rig or?
Oh, what am I using? Here, it's the same shit that I'm using. It's my it's the delay setting.
How come he sounds better?
It's very uncomplicated. It's my new tool. I've been playing it's the soul. Shall I? It's this one. It's this one. Look. Oh, green light. Green light. Pamela has a question as well. Can you ask your questions while to me? Almost.
I'm fairly new to guitar, but I saw you do like something like this at the beginning. What's that do?
Like a harmonic.
Yeah. Harmonic. Yeah. Artificial.
Artificial. Yeah.
No, it was tapped harmonic.
I don't know.
That's what he did, right?
Yeah. So
You're pretty good at it.
Yeah, I used the natural ones. Yes. We did some annoying harmonics yesterday. Yes, and now the same button to get sound.
That's good.
We are.
Just like a tempo.
Yeah. There he goes.
Hello again.
Hello again. Come on, Dan. You're good.
You again. So you have really great verses, you have great choruses, and what always kills me is writing the bit in the middle to connect them. How do you do that?
The bridge.
The bridge. It's a tough one.
Change the key.
Why not? Why not? You could. Actually.
Begin on the 5 chord.
I don't really know. It's just luck, I guess.
Nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
So I noticed a lot in the last 2 songs that there were large sections that didn't have guitar. How does the writing process change for those sections, since you mentioned that you and the vocalist
I think
do
it's
the writing?
yeah, it's like a producing thing, I guess. If the guitar doesn't do anything for the verse, then just skip it. Instead of like I have to play on every part. What's better for the song is always better, I guess.
Do you write those other parts, or do you just hand it off to the keyboard player?
The keyboard player is writing his parts over the harmony that are that me and Tobias are writing, So
Does the bass and drums also write their parts on top of yours, or?
Yeah.
But they write themselves.
Yeah. How they should play.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So on the album, how many guitar tracks do you record, and how are they panned?
Sorry.
How many guitar tracks do you record on the album? The rhythm guitar tracks?
Oh, the rhythm.
Yeah.
It's 3.
3.
Yeah.
And how are they panned?
So you have one in the middle that are pretty much gainy. Not that much, but and then we have 2 panned.
100%.
No, maybe it's 75 or like that.
3
little,
and 9.
Yeah, a little more light distorted to get the little crunch, so you don't just got this
Compressed.
Sorry. You don't want that compressed. It's like just like a line. You need the dynamics for the picking and everything. So it's not that much distortion, actually.
The biggest sound you want, take away the distortion. It's people think we use a shitload of distortion, but it's really not, and that's why AC/DC, for instance, sounds super big.
Yeah.
It's you have to hit the distortion.
Exactly.
Want more distortion? Hit harder. So that's really today. You especially in gent music, whatever, and 9-string or 8-string guitar, super distorted and 60 million overdubs. It's just good God, If you want a true punch, keep it as
simple.
You can barely play it.
Exactly.
It's a bit Hank Marvin.
You're going to break down the solo now?
Yeah.
Solo.
Oh, it starts with just a D minor arpeggio. Just A minor arpeggio. And then just move it down one step, full step. So C. And then G minor. It's the same thing, just in
Twilight Zone.
And then follows with a little drill. And then Ingve comes. Brian May thing.
Great.
Something like that.
Lots of questions.
Questions?
Do you use 10-gauge strings or?
Yes. 10 to 46. Yeah.
That kind of answers my question.
G, I.
I was going to ask how many strings you break while you play those bends.
Actually, never.
It's because of the tens.
But you do a lot of overbending. Is that like Gilmore thing or?
A little bit, you mean over, like...
Yeah, like the
I don't know.
super duper. Super.
Just with the bend there, was there any like particular exercises you did, or was it all just kind of by ear? Just like
No,
really impressive
just by
yourself.
ear. Yeah. Just from the pentatonic.
Splendid. Very happy, Matthias. Very happy, very happy. Har vi spelat 1989?
Nej, vi inte.
Nej.
Ska vi göra det?
Fucking hell, yes, we need to. There's a certain song I need to hear. Is it okay? You can leave. I don't care about you. Is that okay? You remember it?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe.
Yes, okay.
We'll see.
Yes.
We'll
This
see.
is 1989. Splendid composition. Splendid. Say splendid. 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 You ready? I can feel you moving closer. I love this so much. I don't know what's wrong with
Again! Play it all again. Yeah.
Fantastic song. Fantastic playing. Great
But
song.
these songs are written recently, or
Yeah. 2019.
you didn't write songs back in the day in '89 when you guys formed, or?
Yeah, we did, but not that good.
Okay.
We tried, but
Yeah.
so
If you had to live alone in the Swedish woods forever and you could only take one guitar, which one would it be?
This one.
This one?
This one. I got it when I was like 12, so gotta be this.
Emotional value.
Yeah. You see this little dot here? You see?
Yeah.
That's Kiss Snow.
Oh!
From a Kiss concert.
Confetti.
The confetti snow.
Why didn't you bring your guitar to the concert? No, just kidding. Yeah. So you kept a bit of snow and super cool.
Very cool.
That's where the magic
That's
is.
cool. That's
Did
nice.
you see? Have you seen Kiss recently?
Yeah, we
End of the road.
We opened for them.
You did?
Yeah, we did in Stockholm.
Yeah. So did you see the show?
Yeah.
Big place. Friends Arena was it?
Till 2. Till 4.
Bigger.
Even bigger.
60 million trips. But it was a good show.
Yeah, it was. It was. They're old.
Yeah. Yes.
Do their best.
So how did it feel? Were you well received or?
Yeah, really good, but it was really unreal.
Yeah. It's like
Open for
40,000
Kiss.
people.
Yeah, something like that.
Many.
Many people.
Yes, many. Connor is in the house.
How did it go from like you were not really playing for so long and then all of a sudden you record some songs and then you're opening for Kiss? Like what happened? It's great.
What happened to the bike?
It's so big.
Can we buy the concept? Yeah. I don't know. It just happened really fast. Everything, like in 1 year, we released 3 videos at first from the record, and they just like sailed away.
Did you have a
all
label
over.
or anything you were releasing through?
Yeah, now we have, but not then. Then we released everything by ourselves.
Wow.
We had a merch shop and just printed everything. So, but now we have signed with Napalm Records like a month ago or something.
Ooh, congratulations.
Yes. Thanks.
Is merch still available?
Merch? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Do you sell vinyls? Aside like from so aside from like the songwriting, like what else does the band do on their spare time and like jobs or?
The keyboard player is a principal.
Really? Where? In Mölnlycke?
In Mölnlycke.
Where? What school?
Or
Ekdalaskolan? No.
I don't know.
It's a principal.
It's a principal.
I lived in Mölnlycke and I was an asshole. I went to Ekdalaskolan and I rode a moped in the corridors and I had a fist fight with the gym teacher. So he locked himself up and jumped out the window and I was banging the door. I was confused in 30 years. So maybe that's the same school. Yes. Oh, good God. Those were the days.
And the bass player is a police officer.
He looks like one.
Yes, police officer.
Sorry?
Internal.
Oh, internal jokes. And the drummer works for Swedish television here in Gothenburg. SVT.
SVT.
Yeah.
And the singer?
He's working on a Paradox, doing like computer games. So it's the yeah, exactly, Paradox International. Yeah.
But it's really amazing that when you started out as 13-year-olds, that like 25 whatever years later, this is the singer he turned out to be. because it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
What are the odds to
No.
him growing into that?
But yeah,
Great.
I mean, it's a
Pretty
natural
crazy.
voice
Yeah,
as
he
well.
is.
Yeah.
He was good back then
Okay.
as well, but not that good. But
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
It's a bit complicated to believe that you only rehearse twice before opening for Kiss.
Maybe 3 times. I think 2. But I don't remember.
But if you know your shit, you just gotta glue it together.
Yeah.
But of course, it takes a bunch of gigs.
Sometimes we rehearse a little bit on sound check, you know, testing like new songs and stuff. Pretty crazy.
Wow.
Did you meet Kiss then?
Just